Welcome to the jungle, everybody. Om Swastiastu. Namaste. Welcome back to my show. Thank you for checking out another episode of Raw Vibrant Rejuvenation. My name is Light. If you're new here, I have like 150 videos about detoxification, healing of all types, the mind, body, the soul, all of that stuff. I'm committed to living a very pure lifestyle, although I'm not perfect, and I'm dedicated to that. I'm dedicated to sharing my experiences and my insights and my knowledge and all the things that I've picked up along the way. So if you like this channel, please give me a like and subscribe. Hit the bell to stay notified and share my content if you think that it can be of use for some others. You know, it's all about sharing and paying it forward. And yeah, and a lot of people who are into the fruits and the raw and stuff, they've probably heard of Bali, and Bali's starting to blow up more than ever, and it's blowing up to way out of proportion. And it's such a beautiful place and a healing place in so many ways, powerful place. But there are some things you want to know of the positives and the negatives, and the negatives, I'm not trying to hate on this place, but there are a lot of things that a lot of people probably wouldn't. I can't believe I've put up with a lot of this stuff for so long, to be honest, but sometimes it's really good to be out of your comfort zone, and sometimes we have our dharma, and we have to do what that is, you know, because if we don't do what we're told to do, sometimes we just get punished and more punished. And Bali will for sure punish you, but in a loving way. You know, it's an island, so yeah, that's one of the first things that is so healing about Bali, and it's such a powerful, healthy place, because literally, like, this place, if you're not going to do the work that you have to do on yourself, it's going to kick your butt. It's going to kick your butt, and that happens with other people who live in islands, you know. I hear that a lot, and it's true. It's true. This place, like, works you. If you're not going to do some of the work, at least some of the work that you need to do, it's going to smack you around, spank you, you know, in a loving way. It's a powerful place. This place is so, like, when you get off the airplane, you just feel it. Like, you really, it's one of the, as far as energetically, this is one of the most energetically powerful places that I've ever been to. I've been to a lot of places, you know. So what else is really good about Bali? Why is it so healthy? Why is it so healing? Let me get into the fruits, right? You know, the fruits, you got piles of fruit. You can, year round, you're getting tropical fruits. It's great. Lately, I've been just tearing up the dragon fruits. Have been really good lately. They've been super sweet. The pineapples lately, for the last, I don't know how many months, like every day, just now I've been eating again because I'm not juicing anymore, and I've been really enjoying the fruits. These pineapples are like, they're so sweet. They're like honey, and they don't even have, a lot of the time you don't even notice that they have like an acidity to them, right? And that's a really truly ripe pineapple. So, you know, the fruit's not always good here, just like anywhere else. If you're just gonna go and not be present when you're buying your fruit, and you just buy a bunch of stuff, especially if it's not ripe stuff, there's a good chance that a lot of that stuff won't ripen. It's picked too early, or a lot of the fruit is overripe already. So you got to be present when you're buying fruit, just like anywhere else. But, you know, overall, you can find a lot of fruit for a good price, very cheap and affordable. You can find veggies that are organic. You can get them delivered to your house. There are some raw. There's a lot of vegan restaurants. It's like vegan heaven, but they're really, honestly, there's only like 2 that I still go to, and even with those 2, they have their things, to be honest. One of them is kind of towards the heavier and oily, you know, fat and nuts and seeds side, and the other one is just totally, in my opinion, I'm not going to name their name, but totally kind of lost their freaking way and so many levels. It's really sad. But that one, they have a salad bar that's really sweet, and then you can also, where there's a lot of stuff that's really clean and light, and then you can also tell them, hey, I want some zucchini noodles, I want some arugula or whatever. Just keep it real simple and basic and yeah, tasty. So yeah, you can find, you do have to always, whenever you're buying produce from anywhere, it doesn't matter where it is, you have to first, if the frequency of the people is off, if they're really not nice, I don't bother with them. And then if the actual fruit itself, if the feeling isn't right, I run away from it, you know. So that's how it is anywhere, you know. So what else is so healing about this place? There's yoga everywhere. There's like top-notch, all-star yoga teachers. So many great teachers. So many great yoga places. I go to 3 different places throughout my week. I go between the different ones just for the different teachers, and it's great. It's amazing. You got massages, so many good massages, very affordable massages. You do have to make sure you bring your own oil a lot of the time if you're going to get an oil massage. You have saunas, a lot of saunas. You got steam rooms, cold plunges. Although sometimes there's chemicals in the cold pool and stuff. I mean, you know, it's just, this world is wacky. You know, it's just, you just try to be healthy, and it's just, yeah. But that's how it is everywhere. You know, it's how it is everywhere. But yeah, it's really nice. It's, you know, you got juices everywhere. You can just drink juice, go to the spa, get a massage, and yeah, work on yourself. You know, it's really powerful. And the locals have their religion thing going on, their spiritual practices, and they're praying like many times a day. They have ceremonies almost every day. And so that frequency and that amount of reverence for life and is really felt, right? And then you have a lot of the expats who, well, there's definitely a lot of partying that goes on in different parts, but in Ubud, you have a lot of the more conscious people and the more spiritual people who are into that sort of thing, being mindful. You got ecstatic dances, you got authentic relating, you got all sorts of freaking workshops that you could possibly, so many that, you know, that you could possibly, you could never imagine how much healing stuff there is here. It's really amazing. So it's a place for healing. I mean, that's what Ubud means. Ubud, this place in Bali, it means medicine, you know, and people come here. This frequency is powerful, guys. It's a powerful place. Everyone should experience it, and it has a lot going for it, you know. What else? It used to be a lot easier, in my opinion, to, like, it was the easiest place ever to just meet like-minded people. It doesn't really feel the same, to be honest, to me. Things are not the same, but are things the same anywhere, you know? Everything is, since this matrix has really nosedived down, everything has kind of been out of whack, you know. So hey, we just gotta do the best we can sometimes. And what else? What else is health? What else is healing and healthy about this place? Oh, of course, coconuts, guys. You get big old coconuts with a liter, sometimes a liter and a half of water in them for like 65 cents. Sometimes you can get them for 58 cents. It's pretty good. Pretty good if you go to the right place. I mean, if you coconuts every single day, like, come on, how do you beat that? You can't. I mean, that is where coconuts don't grow. I don't go. That's one of them things I learned for myself. So I think that's a pretty good gist of the positives of this place. Let's get into the reasons why this place is not a healing place. It's not a healthy place. First of all, you got traffic, you got people driving on the side of the road, you got I think the brakes have asbestos in them. I'm not sure, but you know, they don't have like inspections for like the cars and motorbikes here. So you're this. I mean, the traffic, the fumes is absolutely disgusting. Just breathing that. A lot of people wear the freaking mask. I used to actually wear it before the whole funny business that happened in the last 3 years. But since that funny business happened, I don't want to be another person supporting this sickening agenda. So yeah, it is. You know, sometimes you just gotta. You'll come behind a truck sometimes, and it's like, it is disgusting. So be prepared for it. There's levels of pollution here that you could never imagine until you experience it. You know, unfortunately, the Balinese don't have a very good infrastructure. The government doesn't. You know, that's just how it is in these third world countries. You know, I don't like that terminology, but that's how it is. You know, I hope some rich billionaire could just come and help with the infrastructure here, but they don't. A lot of them, they don't have places to put the trash, so they're literally burning the trash on every corner sometimes, and you can't even get away from it. You're sometimes in a yoga class and you're dealing with this, or you're at your house. Even me, I moved to the jungle 30 minutes away from a lot of the civilization, and even almost every day upon rising, I'm breathing in this crap, and it's just absolutely disgusting. And it's sad. It's sad that that's the way it is. And then a lot of this trash ends up in the rivers. So I don't even go in the rivers, and I'm such a nature boy. It really sucks. I used to a little bit, but I never felt good about it. I just can't do it anymore because it gets worse and worse. The rivers, and then even the ocean. Like I'll still go in the ocean if it looks clean, but I've seen regular like needles floating up and diapers like regularly, like every single day on some beaches. So it's just these are things you just got to know, okay? Like I don't want you coming out here and not knowing this some of this stuff, because it's I would never deal with this stuff ever in a million years. But like I said, sometimes you get placed somewhere and you have to do the work, and so that's how it's been for me. So you got, yeah, the air quality here is really not great, and there's concrete everywhere. Like it's really hard to get away into nature. If you like to hike by yourself and get away, you have to pay a guide, unless there's a few little places you can go. But for me personally, I don't like to pay a guide to go into nature. I like supporting locals and their business and everything, but when I go into the woods and when I go hiking, I like to go out there and commune and be with myself, you know. So that's another thing. And yeah, the air is just, I mean, sometimes, guys, it is so horrendous. You can't get away from it, no matter, even if you're in the jungle, like I said. So that's it's insane. It's insane. So yeah, the traffic can be really nuts sometimes. Sometimes you can be sitting there and like you just feel like you're choking on pollution. It's really bad. And then the other thing is 90% of male Indonesians smoke cigarettes. And we're not talking about them like American spirits, okay? We're talking about those ones that have thousands of chemicals in them. And honestly, it's like, oh man, it's like, I feel like sometimes I'm smoking like 5 cigarettes a day, just driving, and then trying to get my fruit or coconuts. You know, people who smoke, you know, I was like that. I wasn't aware that, wow, this is not healthy for me. Well, I was aware of that, but like other people's like health, that you're not thinking about other people when you're just doing this, you know, and it's really sad. But so yeah, if you don't like cigarettes, oh my gosh, I can smell one a mile away. And yeah, it's just know that almost every guy, Balinese guy, smokes almost. And so you got to deal with that at the fruit store, in the traffic. They're smoking in their cars. It's like, I thought other places I've been were bad. But yeah, so that's not fun to deal with. What else? Well, what else? Yeah, the pollution is really is basically the biggest one. Even if you're like me and like you need nature and fresh air, it's like, and you'll do anything in your power to get that, it's very, 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 very challenging. Very challenging. Just to let you guys know. So yeah, I wanted to let you guys know a few things about this place. It's a special place. Like I said, I get emotional thinking about this place because it really forced me to grow in a lot of ways. This place, you know, it was a catalyst, and it was an honor to be here during the Great Awakening and to still be here while things are just being ripped apart and being put back together. So I hope you liked my channel, guys. As always, if you need my help, we can do some consultation. We can do a iridology with the consultation. We can take a look at your eyes and we can see everything that's going on with you lymphatically. So if you're having some health issues or you just want to improve your general well-being and maybe get some more energy or lose a little weight or something, give me an email. I'm at rawvibranthealth@gmail.com, and it's always a pleasure and a gift and an honor to have a little bit of a voice here and share some things with you guys and send some love out into the YouTube land. I love you guys, and I truly wish that all beings will be free and that you guys are having a beautiful day. Bye.